Valvax. It is one type of chlorophyce algae. It developed in fresh aquatic region. The Valvax classification is division Thallophyta, subdivision Algae, class Chlorophyceae, order Valvacales, family Valvacaceae. Division Thallophyta means that plant body cannot be differentiated into root, shoot and leaves. They are placed in the division of Thallophyta. The subdivision algae means that thallus is in green color. So they are placed in the subdivision of algae and class Chlorophyceae. That algae, green color algae are more dark green in color. They contain chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B pigments. Presence of chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B pigments. The Chlorophyceae, all algae are dark green in color. And order Valvacales, family Valvacaceae. See, now we discussed about the synovium structure of Valvax. Each Valvax is in single cell. It looked like a chlamydomonas structure. It covered with a cell wall. The cell wall mainly made with cellulose, hemicellulose. Below the cell wall, thin plasma layer is present. The plasma layer made with the phospholipids and protein chemicals. The plasma layer is a semi-permeable structure. Below the plasma layer, protoplast is present. In that chloroplast, one large chloroplast is presented. Cup-like chloroplast is present. The cup-like chloroplast is containing chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B pigments. They are mainly helps in, it is mainly helps in preparation of food material, starch food material by the photosynthesis. On this chloroplast, spheroidal structure is present is called pyrenoid. It mainly helps in storage of starch food material. And above these chloroplast, eye spot is present. The eye spot mainly helps in detecting of sunlight. Detecting of sunlight done by the eye spot. Above the eye spot, two equal flagellas are present. The flagellas are developed from blepharoplast particles. And on this cell, haploid nucleus is present. Near these nucleus, vacuole is present. The vacuole is also called contractile vacuole. The contractile vacuole is in expansion and relaxed position. It acts as a excretory organ of the cell. Generally, the Valvax algae are single-celled structure. The single-celled structure Valvax are arranged in a sequence of arrangement in a systematic manner. The systematic manner of Valvax cells is called synovium. The synovium containing more number of Valvax cells, it look like a ball-like structure. And below these ball-like structure, hollow space is present. That hollow space is also called cavity of synovium. And between two Valvax cells, cytoplasmic strands are present. The cytoplasmic strands are protoplasmic strands. Protoplasmic strands are mainly helps in exchange of material, food material, minerals, water between cell to cell. And these all Valvax cells are covered with mucilase. The mucilase present outside is called outer boundary of mucilase, and some mucilase cells, mucilase chemical present at the center region, that is called mucilase prism. And these all Valvax cells are containing flagellas. They are in motile condition. It is the single cell structure of Valvax. Now, the Valvax reproduction, asexual reproduction of Valvax. See, upper portion of the synovium or dorsal region of the synovium, Some cells are loses their flagella. Loses their flagella, the cells are enlarged in the size. That enlarged size cells are called gonidium. The gonidium cells are participated in the mitotic division to form 2 cells, again participated in the mitotic division to form 4 cells. The 4 cells again participate in the mitotic division to form 8 cells. The 8-celled stage is called plaquia stage. The 8 cells are arranged in a oral condition. And these 8 cells are again participated in the mitotic division to form 16 cells. 16 cells again participated in the mitotic division to form 32. 32 again participated in the mitotic division to form 64 cells. Maybe 32 or 64 cells are arranged in a spheroidal arrangement or oral arrangement in the gonidium. This shows one pore-like structure at the dorsal region. That pore-like structure is called pielopore. The pielopore present at the dorsal region, when that stage, the all cells face towards inside, toward the center region of the gonidium. These all cells are participated in the inversion. After inversion, the pielopore moves to downside of the gonidium, and all cells faces towards outside, towards the peripheral region of the gonidium. After inversion, the pielopore is disappeared. All cells are together to form a spheroidal structure, and they develop into young synobium of Valvax. The young synobium of Valvax present in only mother synobium. When the young colony of synobium develop into matured condition, it leave from the mother synobium. Again, it participated in the same types of asexual and sexual reproductions. It is the asexual reproduction of Valvax. Now, sexual reproduction of Valvax. Sexual reproduction of Valvax done by the reproductive organs. Male reproductive organ is called antheridia or antheridium. Female reproductive is called oogonium. See, on the dorsal region of the synobium, some cells act as a reproductive organs like antheridium and or oogonium. See, from this antheridium, we discussed antheridium. See, which cell act as a antheridium, that cell loses their flagella and it enlarged in the size. The cell, enlarged cell participated in the mitotic division to form 2 cells, 4 cells, 8 cells, 16 cells, like 32 cells. The 32 cells are arranged in a oral condition in the cell in antheridium. The 32 cells are participated in the inversion. After inversion, the cells face towards outside. Then later, each cell produced flagella. Each cell act as a male gamete. That male gametes are called antheriozoids. Antheriozoids are released from the antheridium. They are having flagella. They are easily swim in water and to reach oogonium for the fertilization. On the same synovium, lateral some cells act as a female reproductive organ like oogonium. Which cell act as a oogonium? The cell is loses their flagella and that cell is enlarged in the size. It cannot participate in the further divisions. That single enlarged cell direct act as a oogonium. The oogonium containing ovum or egg. It is in haploid condition. When matured stage of these oogonium, it received antheriozoids or male gametes. From these antheriozoids, one of antheriozoid fused with or fertilized with ovum of oogonium to form diploid zygote. The diploid zygote participated in the meiosis division to form 4 haploid cells. The 4 haploid cells are again developed into zoomeospores. The zoomeospores means they are in motile condition. Meo means they are in haploid condition. The zoomeospores are again participated in the mitotic division to form 2 cells, 4 cells, 8 cells, 16 cells, 32 cells, up to 64 cells. The 64 cells are arranged in a oral or spheroidal structure, spheroidal arrangement. They show pielopore at the dorsal region. If the pielopore present at the dorsal region, that all cells containing face towards inside, if they are participated in the inversion, the pielopore is moves to downside and all cell faces towards peripheral lesion or towards outside. Then after inversion, that all cells moves to all cells faces towards outside, they are fused, means pielopore is disappeared, the all cells are fused together to form a oral condition. That oral condition, all cells are developed into flagella. That all cells are developed flagellas and they are act as a synovium. The young synovium is present in the mother synovium. At matured stage of the young synovium, it leave from the mother synovium and it participated in the same types of reproduction like sexual and asexual reproduction. And the life cycle, we observed the life cycle of Valvax. It shows haploid life cycle. Haploid life cycle means the synovium containing more number of Valvax cells. That all Valvax cells are containing only haploid nucleus. If the synovium of Valvax cells participated in the asexual reproduction, they can produce daughter synovium. See, in the sexual reproduction, we can identify anyway that all cells containing only haploid nucleus. If the synovium cells are participated in the sexual reproduction, in this sexual reproduction also we can identify haploid nucleus in all the stages except zygote. Except zygote. Zygote is only in diploid condition. The diploid zygote is temporary phase of the life cycle. Later it participated in the meiosis division. In this Valvax life cycle, we can identify anywhere that all cells are shows haploid nucleus except zygote. So this type of life cycles are called haploid life cycles.